So let's go ahead and jump into the agenda for today. First, we're going to go over the basics of peer-to-peer fundraising. We're going to talk about some of the benefits to being a fundraiser, and then go into detail about how you can sign up to be a fundraiser, how you can build a successful profile, and some tools to make your fundraising as successful as possible for the giving day. And then again, as I mentioned before, we'll have some time at the end for any questions that you may have. So what is peer-to-peer fundraising and how is it different than crowdfunding? Well, peer-to-peer fundraising allows organizations like NEA Baptist to leverage their most passionate supporters like yourselves to rally behind their cause and fundraise on their behalf by allowing you to create personal fundraising pages to tell your stories and share it within your networks. Unlike standard crowdfunding, where donors are going directly to campaign pages through the overall Giving Day marketing efforts and donating there, in peer-to-peer fundraising, donors are learning about the Giving Day through fundraiser pages and from there are completing donations to those Giving Day funds. Now, why is peer-to-peer fundraising so important to the overall success of a Giving Day, and how does it really benefit the fund you care about? Well, first and most importantly, fundraising allows you to help increase your fund's reach and exposure to a new network of potential donors by tapping your own personal networks who the funds themselves may have never been able to reach in the past. It also gives these funds a new opportunity to engage with you as a supporter and grow your invested interest in the Giving Day through your active participation. And also a really, really important thing it does is it adds another level of all important donor trust by highlighting funds' existing connections with passionate supporters like yourself, making donors confident in your cause. And lastly, for fun, it creates an opportunity for friendly competition and social sharing during the big event and gets supporters active and invested. So what tangible impact can fundraising have on your fund? So like I mentioned earlier, peer-to-peer fundraisers really give access to new donors that your funds may not have had the opportunity to reach before. And in our analytics we run after each of our Giving Days, one of the most consistent things we see is that organizations that utilize peer-to-peer fundraisers on average see more donors, more dollars raised, almost 4 times more dollars raised than organizations that do not utilize peer-to-peer fundraising. And by sharing your fundraiser profile across your own social networks, you are naturally increasing the amount of social engagement the funds are receiving and essentially becoming mini social media marketing contractors for your funds, allowing them to focus their efforts on other important fundraising aspects, knowing they have a team of social media influencers amplifying their voice across social media channels. Okay, so now that I hopefully have you all convinced about why your role as a fundraiser is so crucial for the success of the Giving Day, I want to show you exactly how you can sign up and build your fundraiser profile. So when you initially visit neabaptistgiving.org, you'll want to go to the profile page of the fund you want to fundraise for. Now, there are 2 ways you can get there. One is to click that Learn More button to see that full list of funds that are available for you to fundraise for. Or you can scroll down the landing page and find the fund you want to fundraise for under the Join These Awesome Funds section. So when you find the fund you want to fundraise for and click on them to get to their profile page, you'll see this Fundraise button in the top right corner that you'll want to click. This will then prompt a little window to appear that will ask you for your first name and last name, your email address, and your password. Now, if you fundraise for a Giving Day that GiveGab has hosted in the past, you can use the same email address and password. But most of you are probably setting up a brand new profile and have never raised on the GiveGab platform before. So you want to be sure you follow those passwords requirements that are listed under the password section. Now, keep in mind, you can only sign up to be a fundraiser for 1 fund per that email address you use. Now, I also want to take this time to direct you to that GG chat bubble that is in the bottom right corner of the screenshot. That looks like it was unfortunately covered by a pop-up message when I took the screenshot. But if you do need any help creating your account or have any other questions in regarding to setting up your fundraiser profile, please write into the chat bubble and one of our customer success team members can troubleshoot with you. Now, after you click that submit button, you will automatically be taken to the front end of your profiling page that has this messaging at the very top with your profile link URL and a manage fundraiser button that will take you directly to your fundraiser toolkit, which we're going to review in a couple of slides. So in addition to that option there, you will also receive an email that has some helpful links, including a get started button that will also direct you to the administrative section of your fundraiser toolkit. So here you can see an example of a fundraiser toolkit backend. You're able to set a profile image. You have some handy stats in the right here. You're able to tell your story for the front end of your profile, make a donation, reach out to friends and family, share your links socially, and also send thank you messages directly to your donors. So now in these next couple slides, I'm going to go ahead and walk you through each of these sections so that you feel more comfortable and understand all the tools that you have in this fundraising toolkit. Now, this first section, and one of the most important sections, is the Tell Your Story section. This is where you can write your own personal story about why you are fundraising for this fund and what connection you have to the giving day. So that would be in this first section here. You're also able to add a story image or add a YouTube or Vimeo link. And you're also able to set a personal fundraising goal. And while the goal doesn't have to be as much as $500, it does have to be greater than $1. So now on this next slide, we've put together some helpful questions to ask yourself as you're composing your story so that your messaging is as impactful as possible. So for example, what made you decide to make your first gift? What specific impact has this fund had on your own life? What do you wish everyone knew about this fund? Why do you enjoy giving to the fund? How do you feel after making a gift to the fund? And since you've been supporting this cause, is there any moment that stands out to you where you truly felt your impact? So here you can see these different areas we've just gone over in action on my profile page. My profile image and name is on the left here. The story image I set is on the left as well. Here is the story text that will appear to the right of the image. And then once the giving day starts on October 29th, my goal bar will appear under this donate button at the top here. The next section is the make a donation section. Now this section just allows you an easy way to make the first donation to your profile. Keep in mind this option will not be available until the site opens for donations on October 29th. Next section after make a donation is the reach out section. This section allows you to craft a mass email that you can send out to your address book through our import contact list feature, or send personalized individual messages to close members of your network. It's a really easy way to track communications you send out during the giving campaign. And since your fundraiser page does have its own unique URL, you can use this share socially section to share that link directly to your Facebook and Twitter accounts, or copy that URL and share it through whatever channels of communication or social media that you prefer. And as donations are coming through your page, you're able to track your donors through the Give Thanks section, where you can thank each and every donors with a personalized message, or again, you can use a mass thank you message that you can send out to all your selected donors. So here we have a screenshot of a fully completed fundraising page. You can see the sections above and below my little fundraising blurb here are going to pull directly from the profile page of the fund I'm fundraising for. The middle section is where you are going to see my custom fundraiser profile content. And then on 1029, once donations are live, that stats area is going to appear here under that donate button area and social shares area. And you'll be able to see your goal temperature bar. You're able to see how many dollars you've raised and how many donors have donated to your profile page. And then in this right column here, a recent donor wall will also appear. So next we want to be sure we direct you to the awesome fundraiser toolkit located in the menu bar of the NEA Baptist Day of Giving site. This toolkit contains email templates, social media example posts, a really awesome page of downloadable graphics, which includes I gave badges, it includes social media cover photos, a lot of awesome downloadable goodies on that page, and also some tips and best practices for being a fundraiser. And I also have a direct for you to access the toolkit directly. So I'm going to wrap up this webinar by going over the ways in which GiveGab is here to support you for any platform-related questions when it comes to signing up to be a fundraiser or utilizing your fundraisers toolkit. You can first visit our help center at support.givegab.com. You can send us an email at customersuccess@givegab.com. But again, you can always chat with a GiveGab customer success team member through the GG chat bubble in the bottom right corner of the Giving Day website. So we should have time left over for any questions. If you want to go ahead and use the Q&A box, Kelsey and I will hang out for a few minutes to see if anyone has any questions. Hi, Al. Looks like we had one chat come in. Thanks for sharing. Very informative. Awesome. Thank you for listening. Hopefully this shows you all how easy signing up for a fundraiser can be and how helpful it's going to be for the Giving Day to have you all supporting the day and reaching out to your own personal networks. Okay, so looks like no other chats or questions are coming in. Again, oh, the chat just came in. Oh, from Kelsey. Yep. Thank you all again. Please feel free to email us or chat if anything does come up as you're registering and filling out your fundraiser profile. Thank you again for taking the time out of your day to attend. We'll be posting this recording up on the website in the next couple of days. If anyone wants to review the recording or review the slides that we went over today. And we're really excited to see what you all can accomplish on the 29th. Thanks again.